Hello and welcome to another episode of Mindquest. Now, it's been a very, very busy time of the year for me over the past 4 weeks. Hence, this is the first video in a long, long time. But I just wanted to record this now because of what has basically been taking over my world very, very lately. And little backstory. Basically, I went to London as part of a live training workshop, as part of the online educational platform that I'm involved with and who I'm learning with. And during the 2-day intensive workshop that was there was a lot of people getting up and asking questions, but there was also people just sharing their fears and their hopes and their dreams. And because of a one woman's share, I actually had an epiphany. And my epiphany was that I haven't been searching for a different way of living, a different way of earning money, and a better quality of life because I hated my job and because I was dealing with bullying or allowing myself to be bullied from an early age, like in my work life. My realization is that I've been searching for answers in my work life because I never knew who I was. I never actually knew who I was. I hated my job, not because I hated what it was that I was doing. I hated my job because it wasn't resonating with me. It wasn't for me. But I've never realized that until now. And therefore, I'm now approaching my education and my marketing in a completely different way because my reason for what I'm doing has now, like my scope, my vision on what that is has now just widened, which was exciting when I got back from London. But in the weeks to follow, I've now realized that it's a brand new challenge. It's a huge, huge challenge because I am literally sitting here with the task of figuring out who the hell I am. What are my passions? I mean, I know I have interests, but what are my passions? What is my vocation in life? What is my bigger picture vision? And what is my mission? And these are all huge questions, but they are questions that I have to answer. And it's not easy to come across those answers. And I'm very lucky to be positioned with the six-figure mentors. That's not a correct statement. I'm actually positioned with the Digital Experts Academy, which is an educational platform inside the six-figure mentors, and I've partnered with them, and in doing so, I have access to some top of the range, world-class mentors. And I know it sounds like I'm selling something to you here now, but I'm not. This is literally, I will make sense now, I promise you. As part of what is available to me, I have different coaches, different mentors, and one of these coaches that I was speaking to during the week, I've basically expressed what I'm dealing with now, which is a whole new way of thinking, and I need to figure out for once and for all who I am, what I'm about, and what I bring to the table, because I know that if I can figure out what my passion is and I can build a business around that online, I'll never work a day in my life. So I've been talking to these different mentors and coaches, and one coach in particular, he sent me a link to an article that was written, and I just wanted to share it with you because I'm sure there's people out there that are also looking to try and not like find themselves, but to figure out who the hell they are, what they're about and what their passions are, because we can just get so sucked in to the 9 to 5, to the corporate world, to like doing what we believe is the right thing to do in order to create some form of security for our families and to pay the bills. And we lose sight of who we are and what we're about. And we also have the belief that we probably don't, that's a luxury. But this article that was sent to me is an article that's written about a concept, a Japanese concept that's called Ikigai. And Ikigai in English basically means, or is loosely translated as your reason for getting out of bed in the morning. I'm sure there's a much clearer translation of it, but that in layman's terms is what it means. Your reason for getting out of bed in the morning, your passion. And there's some kind of interesting facts because it originated, I'm reading it here on my laptop, it originated in a Japanese island of Okinawa. And Okinawa has the largest population of centenarians in the world, which is people who are 100 years or more in age. So there's been a lot of studies gone into the concept of Ikigai, and it's a way of living and being, and the longevity of life and the health of that island's nation. And with all of the studies that have gone in, there is, and I have it here. Now, this is just a quick sketch, but I tell you what, I'm going to actually paste the link to this article in the comments box on this video. But just for now, this is how you figure out what your Ikigai is, what your passion is, what your reason for living is, what your reason to get out of bed in the morning is. And I'm excited about this because, as I said, I need the practical stuff. I need to be able to write down lists and put it together and go, okay, now I can see it. You know, I can see it, I can pick it up, I can feel it, and understand it. So I hope you can see this. So you have 4 circles. And in one circle, you write the things that you love. Doesn't matter what it is, but whatever it is that you love about life, love doing, love seeing, love being around, whatever the things that you love. And then down here, you write in this circle. Now you can do all your lists. You don't have to write it in the circles, but you write down what you're good at. In the next section, you write what it is that you can get paid for. And up here, you write down what it is that you believe the world needs. Now, when you find that there are things in the list of things that you love and the list of things that you're good at, that there's a common denominator, they go in here and they will turn out to be, that's what your passions are. And the same thing goes for what you're good at and what you can get paid at. And that will end up being your profession. The same thing for what you can be paid for, and what you believe the world needs turns out to be your vocation. And what you love and what the world needs turns out to be your mission. And then the common denominators between your mission, your passion, your profession and your vocation go in here. And slowly but surely you find out what your Ikigai is. Now, I'm in the process of doing this, and it's not easy. To just ask myself what I'm good at has been an absolute challenge. I know that I could probably ask my wife, Michelle, what I'm good at, or my brother, and they'd list it all off easily. But it's challenging, but it's good. So I just wanted to share that with you. It's, as I said, first it started off as an epiphany, a realization. And it turned into excitement because I had a new angle that I could actually approach my marketing from, as in telling my story. But then it soon, it just landed on me, the realization that this is not easy. And this is something that I've obviously been searching for all of my life. And now the clear intention of figuring it out is on my lap. And I'm determined to figure it out because, as I said, if I can figure out what my Ikigai is, what my passion in life is, what it is that gets me out of bed in the morning, I know with the training and the education that I'm receiving from the Six Figure Mentors and the Digital Experts Academy, I can build a business around that. And as I said, never work a day in my life for the rest of my life. And hopefully that will be a centenarian long-term life, just like the people of that Japanese island. So look, I hope you got something from this. Again, I apologize for the length of time in between these two videos, or the last video on this one. And please leave a comment, leave your suggestions, like, share, subscribe, and hit the little bell down below there, and you'll be notified on whatever videos I'm putting up. I've a few more videos that I want to post onto this channel, which are not so much related to the mind stuff, and it's just more light-hearted stuff and things that I'm interested in. So I hope that you will enjoy them as well. So until next time, look after yourself, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye-bye.